Mindful travelers, it is day 8 of our confidence challenge, and if you watched my story yesterday you would have seen the topic of today, or even the reel this morning with little man here. So I'm talking about being a multi-potentialite and whether it's a good thing or not to have a calling. The wind is blowing and my camera almost fell down, so hopefully it stays up. But anyways, so what do you want to be when you grow up? What about you, little man? Do you know? See those eyes right there, so he's thinking hard. Alright, so that's a question that often elicits great anxiety, especially with me. So if you checked out my story yesterday, you would have seen the link. I tried to get you to go watch Emile Wapnick's TEDxBend talk about that very question, why some people don't have a calling. So I watched this video a couple months ago and it was eye-opening for me. It actually gave me this sensation of belonging and feeling like, you know, I'm not completely messed up. And the reason I say that is because, you know, I have so many interests. There's so many things I love, so many things I want to do. I was looking up earlier some of the stats, and the average American by my age, 33, will have about 4 to 5 jobs. I've had 10 that I can count, and I'm sure I'm missing some. I think I'm closer to 15. So that often gets me thinking, you know, like, is something wrong with me? Did I have, like, I don't know, am I making the wrong choices? You know, everyone tells you, you know, you need to have a career, you need to have focus. You know, even this is so ingrained in our society that even now with the multitude of things that I'm doing, when someone asks me what I do, I say I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm still finding one label to describe this, you know, this narrowly focused life. And as Emily says in that video, you know, the narrowly focused life is something that's greatly romanticized. But is that really something that we want to, you know, build into our next generations? Is that something that's really, I don't know what the word is, like, is that really, you know, productive for, you know, the growth of our world and the growth of us as humans? And I don't think so. I think it's a beautiful thing to explore various options, to, you know, leverage those interests that you have, to be curious, to play, to try different things. So in that talk, Emily talks about 3 superpowers that what she calls multi-potentialites have. So multi-potentialites is a term that I ascribe to. That's what I have on my Facebook bio, my Instagram bio. That's what I tell everyone, you know, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm a multi-potentialite. So multi-potentialite means exactly that. You have so many interests, you have multiple potentials, right? You can do whatever. So the 3 superpowers that she brings up are 1, idea synthesis, 2, rapid learning, and 3, adaptability. So I'm not going to pretend to be the expert. She explains it much more eloquently than I could, but I think they're great things to think about. So idea synthesis in general is just this concept that, you know, innovation comes when you combine 2 different ideas. So at that meeting point, that's where innovation and progress happens, okay? And when we have these variety of interests, you know, we have different skill sets. We can apply them in unique and interesting ways that make, you know, difference, right? That take us down a different road. Oh, hey, I just saw Doreen join, so thanks for joining us today. I want to bring in Sarah real quick and ask her this question, because this is something that was talked about in that video about, you know, that we, especially as Americans, are asked this question as early as, you know, age 3. You know, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I just asked little man when I started this video, what does he want to be when he grows up? You know, that is something that we bring up kind of in jest to really, you know, kind of have the cute responses, you know, of, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be a teacher, I want to be this, I want to be that. And as she says in the video, you know, insert Halloween costume here. It's a really funny concept, but you know, that question is asked from an early age, really instilling this idea that you have to pick, but that's really not the case. So I wanted to ask Sarah, come over here real quick. Little 8-year-old here.
Hi.
So you've seen her on the videos. So Sarah, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I have 1,000 answers and I can't pick.
So what is on your chore board, or not your chore board, your About Me chart right now?
A historian,
A historian. What was on it last night?
an artist.
What about yesterday? Or not yesterday, last week?
Well, it was, I forgot
Stop hitting
really,
yourself.
because I have so many answers and I just really can't pick.
So that is what we try and instill with our little ones. We want them to be curious. We want them to, experience everything and, really try out everything that they like. We don't want them to feel like they have to narrowly focus their goals. I love that Sarah has so many interests. I love that she is curious. At one moment she's saying she wants to have a baking business. At the next she says she wants to be an author. It is absolutely wonderful, and I hope that little Adrian here is going to feel the same, and that is why we do what we do at Novel Excursion. That is why I'm out here doing this challenge. I'm trying to inspire you to see the world in a broader way. So definitely check out that video. I'll post a link down in the doobly-doo down below us. Yeah. But little man needs to get his breakfast. So yeah, I had a lot more I wanted to tell you today, but for the life of me, I cannot remember it. So I'll see you later today, and I'll post another video about this topic. So thanks for dropping by. We'll see you later. Don't forget to travel mindfully.
Bye.